We are currently live on Alison Cotton Soul Connector YouTube channel and the Intuitive CEO Facebook group, the Sacred You Facebook group, and the Women's Prosperity Network. So good morning, hello, welcome. Now, I know the notifications do take some time to get out there, but we were going to dive straight in. And while I'm doing so, I am just going to share this to the Facebook page because unfortunately it is not. Now, let's try and share this, shall we? Good morning, good morning. Hello, hello. We're inside the Intuitive CEO group. Unfortunately, we're not on the Facebook page today. I don't know why it's not working, but we're having technical issues. And I think Mercury's in retrograde, so let's just go with the flow. I'm not going to stress about it. I've been quite annoyed all day this morning. It's just one of those days. And it's a perfect segue. Good morning. Please let me know you're here. Say hello. It's the perfect segue into gate 49 this week. We've just transited through gate 13. There's a 6-day period between each gate. So each week when I come live, we may miss a week, which we have in that instance of gate 13. We did gate 19 the week before, and we did gate 13, which was all about listening. Now, this week is all about the catalyst, right? So we've been listening to our intuition. We have been following our flow through the solar transit. Now, if anybody is looking for gate 49 today, it is in your body graph. And I will show you my son's because he actually has it today. Oh, we have gate 49. So it's coming from the emotional solar plexus. My son is a projector, so he's only got 2 centers defined. 49 is coming out, and it's leading on from gate 19 the other week. So we're coming out of the emotional solar plexus. Be mindful that your solar plexus has a wave of energy that needs to flow through. So when you have gate 49, it's all about waiting before you quit, right? So if you've been using your gate 13 and listening to your intuition, listening to what was coming through for you last week, this week it will be all about needing to wait before you quit. So you may have this week had an aha moment where you're like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. It's not going to work for me. Then this week is that week to sit with the energy of quitting around whatever it is that's come up for you, and just don't do it too soon. Wait for the entire wave to ride itself out. And it's also, it's already, oh no, I quit everything yesterday. Whoops. Because this in its lowest expression is where you quit too soon. As a way of avoiding things, right? A way of avoiding emotions or compromising your value or, it's kind of like in that flow of energy, right? So I just want you to look at, am I holding on to something for too long, right? But is it time to quit the thing? Right. So this week is all about being the catalyst for not quitting prematurely, failing to start. That's another part of the challenge of this week, right? If you are getting the message to start something, or, this is that quitting energy. It's not so much, do I want to start? It's that failure to start, knowing when the timing is right to say, right, this is the time to start, not the time to quit or not the time to wait. We also use this gate as a way to let go of unhealthy relationships, situations, anything that's compromising your value and your worth, right? So in its highest expression, if there is something that is compromising your value and your worth, then it's time to let it go. So I just wanted to share that with you as well. I'm using the chakra cards to pull for each aura type. So please, as you hop on, say hello. Let me know you're here. Let me know what aura type you are, as by design. and I will get into the cards for you as well. So Deb, I presume that's you, Facebook user. Deb, already quit. Hello. Whose Facebook user already quit? Let me know. Because Gate 49 is about being that catalyst, right? But it's also about leading people through rocky times. It's about that, you know, don't quit now. It's not going to be. Renee Carey, good. Hi, Deb, generator, right? It's just an energy that's coming through that's going to make you feel a little bit uncomfortable this week. It's an emotional energy, right? And I just want you to tune into that. It's okay. I quote things that were saying me down, but to make space, not to quit the correct things. Yes. So, you know, this Gate 49 can be really rigid in the sense of I'm not settling for anything less, like this is what I'm doing, you know, and that's the emotional aspect of it. So I just want you to look at if you don't have this defined, this week it will become defined, because what happens is when we transit through the energy, the center where it's actually being, like where it's coming from, is going to become defined. So you're going to see your emotions a little bit heightened this week, especially if you have an open emotional solar plexus like myself. You will feel that emotional energy, and I can kind of feel it as this, and I'm feeling quite frustrated today, right? We're on day 1 of this energy. Now, so in this essence, day 1 is that foundational. It's the information awareness phase of right, now I can see what's going on with this energy. Now I can see how this is playing out for me, and then allow yourself over the coming week to let your emotions guide you with what the decision is. But I don't want you to make a decision today. I'd look at it from making a decision in 4 or 5 days, because the best thing anyone can do with emotional solar plexuses is to actually listen to your wave and give yourself some space and time, right, to be okay with the wave of emotions that are coming through. Because what generally happens with an emotional solar plexus, and I'll just give you a quick rundown, is someone will call and say, hey, do you want to come out for a coffee? Da, 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 da. And you're like, yeah, great, fantastic, sounds like a plan. You wake up the next day and you're like, oh, what did I do that for? I don't want to go. I don't really have the time. Right? So this is you in the emotional wave. It's like you got this high and now you're going through a low. So what I want you to do here actively is go, right, this is a decision that needs a few days. So I'm going to give myself till Wednesday. Give yourself till Thursday. Give yourself till Friday, whatever day that may feel for you. Give yourself the day, the time and space to let this flow through you. It's really super important that you do that, because you will get clarity at the end of it, I promise. Okay, so Beck says, Wayne quit. Okay. It's okay. I quit things that were weighing me down. Now this makes sense, to make space, not to quit the correct things. Yes, that is correct. Thank you so much. I really understand that now. All right. So let me know. So we have Deb, who is a generator. Who else is a generator here? Who's a Mani-Gen? Who's a reflector? Who's a projector? Let me know in the comments, because your cards are about to come out. I'm just shuffling them through now. All right, here we go. Geez, these cards come out quite often, but that's okay. So we're using the chakra deck today. And again, this is going to be layered through the essence of Gate 49, the catalyst, and your aura type, right? So everybody has their own unique aura. It operates in its own individual way. And when you use your aura alongside your strategy, your authority, and conscious awareness, you will create this beautiful flow. So this week, and it kind of feels like the cards that have come out, I'm just going to put a caveat in here. The cards that have come out this week are very based in the emotions. Okay. So I just want you to feel into that and see how you feel in general around these cards, around this gate. So projectors. This one is for you this week. Projectors, rejection. So there may be this energy of rejection when it comes to the right timing of knowing when to quit. And when I read into the energy of the rejection around gate 49, it feels like you're not following your strategy, you're not following your authority, and you're feeling rejected about it all, right? It's kind of like, I'm just going to fucking quit because it's just not working for me. What you're being asked this week, projectors, is to really just hold out. Sit with the feeling of rejection, right? Don't quit prematurely, right? Because you are here to follow your strategy, follow your authority. Now, a strategy for projectors is to wait for the invitation or wait for the recognition. So where have you not been following your strategy and your authority this week when it comes to the timing of correction, right? The quitting or the releasing of relationships or whatever that may be. Where have you not been waiting in your strategy and your authority and are now feeling rejected? I want you to sit with that, and then I want you to flip it. I want you to turn it around and start to feel into, what does this look like if I was to use my strategy, use my authority, and make shit happen for myself? So projectors, follow your strategy, follow your authority, which is wait for the invitation, wait for the recognition, and then follow the lead. Okay? Then we've got Manigens and generators. You both combined 70% of the population sacral response. You will have, some of you will have the emotional solar plexus. Now, if you do have the emotional solar plexus, please wait out your authority, your strategy. Again, you'll see with the generators and Manigens, you'll have that sacral as an defined, right? You know it. But the emotional solar plexus also plays a part in the moment. So with your card this week, Gens and Manigens, it's about insecurity. So it's similar to that rejection, but this is feeling insecure. This feels really unbalanced. This kind of feels like you're sitting on the fence, and this is what I'm seeing right now, is you're sitting on the fence going, oh, I don't know if it's the right time. I don't know, right? Because you haven't felt into that strategy and authority, right? Is it a yes or is it a no? Okay. So as an example of this, where do I need to wait for my strategy, wait to respond, generators and Manigens, before I can take action? Wait to respond. That's what you're designed to do. So if you are feeling a little bit insecure around this energy, wait to respond. Use your strategy and your authority of through the sacral with your emotional solar plexus, if you happen to have that too, and let the energy flow through you. Insecurity is just a small portion of what you may be feeling this week. Okay? So just hold yourself in the highest light, each and every one of you this week. Because these are feelings that you're going to feel. You may not felt them before. You may feel like there's something wrong with you, and there is not. Okay, no one's broken. No one needs fixing. You're just sitting in awareness as the observer of what's going on this week for yourself. Okay? Let yourself be springboarded into being the catalyst for what's to come when you sit with this energy. So that's Manigens and Gens this week. Manifestors, this one is for you, and it's destiny. And this feels really high vibe. This feels really, really exciting. So when can you follow your strategy and your authority? Now remember, manifestors, your strategy here is to inform or initiate. So where can you sense it's time? You feel it, you know it, and you can just take it on board. Okay, because when you wait for the time, for the right time, deeper alignment and peace comes, right? Peace is your authority here, your satisfaction, your signature success, right? It is your destiny. It is for you to be in higher alignment. So follow the timing of when it's supposed to happen. Follow the destiny, follow the path, right? One thing I do want to share with everybody around your types and the gate itself, don't be so black and white about it, right? It is, but it's not at the same time. I don't know why Spirit are just telling me that, but it is, but it's not black and white. It's not this and it's not that, but it's a bit of both, and it's a feeling energy, right? So we want to feel our way through this energy this week. Reflectors, this one is for you, and it's completion. And this really feels like this energy is, the catalyst is complete, right? Reflectors use their strategy as a 28-day moon cycle. If you have already been following the transits for some time, you will feel this energy of, right, I've been through my lunar cycle, right? And I have often a conversation with a reflector around this. Yeah, no, I've been through 2 or 3 lunar cycles. You know the answer. You know, you trust the information. There's this little bit of, I'm not sure. I want you to know this week, reflectors, that this is the right timing. You've been through your cycles. You've been listening to your authority. You've been listening to your strategy. Don't wait another moon cycle. The job is complete. Right? Now it's time to act. And let me know if that makes sense for everybody. Okay? Because in this gate, we're also here to start a revolution. Right? It's called the catalyst for a reason. So we can see this ending happening with our emotions and this quitting and this sense of timing, right? But then there's on the other side of this expression is it's revolutionary. Like, it's the catalyst for change. If you want to make shit happen, then you do that, right? When you follow your strategy, you follow your authority, you flow through the emotions, you can actually make shit happen. You are the catalyst. So I just want everyone to be in awareness today around that, okay? You are the catalyst. You can create whatever the fork you like. Use your strategy, use your authority, and embrace the higher alignment of this energy. All right. Now, that is the energy cosmic perspective for Gate 49 this week. I really hope that you have a fantastic and wonderful week. I'm just going to give you a journaling prompt to use this week for yourself. If you still need a little bit more clarity, if you still need to just write some stuff out. And so get your pens and papers out and write this down. What do I need to let go of right now to create room, which is what Becca's done, to create room for me to align with the higher purpose, with the higher principle, with the highest value, right? Remembering this is not compromising a value. This is now letting go of things to create the room to align yourself with that value, that worth that you have. Okay. And just lastly, in the earth gate, so we work with the sun. 70% of our energy is working with the sun, but the earth also comes into play because we're here on earth, right? We're having an earth experience, human, emotional, and physical experience. So gate 4 is the earth sign this week, and it's about contemplating new ideas and possibilities. And this earth energy is what drives us. So this is the driving force this week of dreaming and daydreaming and contemplating all these new ideas, then using the catalyst to go, right, do I want this? Do I not want this? Is the right timing to let this go, right? Use your journal prompt, right? Do I need to let go of this right now to create room? Yes or no? If you're a sacral. All right, follow your wave. Give yourself till Saturday to decide. Use the flow of the energy. It's quite powerful this week. We are going into a new moon very soon. So there's this intentions, there's this new stuff happening for us. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. For those in my Aligned by Design tribe, I will see you very, very soon. And if you are interested in joining us, please reach out and I will give you the details. Have a fantastic week and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.